Morning, guys. It's the day after the snowstorm and I'm back to work. Just kind of wanted to show you what the road conditions are like when you've had about a foot of snow and they plow the road. As you can see here, the roads are still snow covered. They're shitty, only doing about 40 miles an hour. I got a downshift here. It just sucks. I'm loaded and I'm headed off to a creamery that's about 2 to 2.5 hours away under normal driving conditions. But today, I presume it's going to take quite a bit longer. Like I said, the roads are still covered. It's rough. And the wind's blowing, so it's actually still blowing snow back onto the road and causing a little bit of drifting action going on. And you go over, you hit the drift with the truck, and you start bouncing all over the place. Yep, if you can hear that, I'm still running with the Jake on. As long as I got traction, it ain't too icy. Yeah, you can still use the Jake brake, but if it's still icy out, I wouldn't be using it. Otherwise, I'd turn it down. But yeah, she's really crappy out. But it sure is pretty with the the trees over there. They're all frosted over and like that. It's pretty though, but yeah, it kind of sucks. I'll be back in a little bit. So on a day like today, it's really good to have weight on. I got about 45,500 pounds of milk on the tank, and so I shouldn't have to worry about traction too much or sloshing around in the corners because the tank is about 7/8 full. Now if the tank was only like a third to 3/4 full, so that'd be anywhere from 20 to 40,000 pounds, then that's when it sloshes around a little more, and that's where things can get interesting if you're not careful. But that's when the truck will tip over. Granted, the truck will still tip over if you go too fast anyway, no matter what you got on it. But with the milk when the milk sloshes around, it kind of increases your chances of tipping over if you're not careful. So right now I'm just doing about 40 miles an hour, just putting along. One other thing too is I'm not running all my lift axles down. I'm only running the back two down, leaving the front two up, because I need all the weight I can get on a day like today on the steer axles. So I need them all on the steer axles because I got to be able to go around the curves like I just did, and stop at intersections and turns, stuff like that. So I'm only running with the back two lift axles down so I can turn. Doesn't that look pretty in the distance? If you watch my other video with me driving around in my pickup, that's not so bad with 6 inches of snow because I got 4-wheel drive. This thing, I got tandem drive axles in the back, but the front's not powered. Now trying to drive around at 6 inches of snow like that without any weight on can suck. Especially when you're trying to get into farmers' yards and back up to their milk house and the yards aren't plowed. It can really suck because you can get stuck really easily. You can even get stuck on flat ground because there's no weight on them tandem axles, because tandem axles, all they do is they float. So I just went over Highway 52 a little bit ago, and that's the highway that runs from Rochester to the Twin Cities, and that road is pretty bad. Only one lane is open, the other one looks just like this. It's pretty shitty out. But on a day like today, definitely got to take your time. Definitely give yourself a lot of space for extra space for slowing down and stopping, especially when you drive a big truck like this. So all of you that maybe watch this video, give a truck some space. Don't cut in front of him when he's trying to stop, because he needs all that room he can get to stop safely and not rear end you and not hit anybody killed. And, you know, that's me being a truck driver. That's the last thing I want, is to kill somebody, because, you know, this is, you know, a very heavy truck, and it doesn't take much to cause some serious damage, especially to crunch a car. So now I'm down in the valley, and I gotta climb this big hill, which won't be too much of a problem for this truck, because this thing's got a lot of power. Just, you know, like I said in the previous video, this thing's got about 565 horse Cummins in it. Just gotta get a little speed added to make her up the hill. But I'm gonna quit yakking and get back to focusing on driving here. Just wanted to show you what the aftermath looks like from this big snowstorm we had yesterday. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please check out all my other videos, and have a good day. See you later.